people, how are we all? Sean, have I ever been late to one of these watch-alongs? I think I was late once to a morning game in pre-season, from memory. I think I was like 10 minutes late. I might be wrong. But I like to be early if I can. How are you? James, Matt, Kate, Ache, how are we all, beautiful people? Sandra, I hope we're all doing well. So I do. I think a couple of years ago I was late. If I'm honest. So, punctuality is something that I'm very, very keen on. Chills, how are we? How are we all? Are we all okay? I hope we're all doing really well. Hoping for a Friday night football fiesta. I like the way that YouTube texts me to tell me that I'm live. Like, you know, as if I'm shocked. Hey, Fire and Ice Train, how you doing? Damo, how you doing? Langy, mate, I'm still waiting for them to turn up. I haven't seen them since about round 10 last year, bro. If you can just let them know. I'm very well, Sean. Thank you very much for asking. Hey, widescreen TV, mate, welcome. Am I excited about tomorrow? Do you want me to be totally honest, or do you want me to lie? Not at all. Looking forward to catching up with Terry, though. It's the first counting game we've ever gone to together. Danny, I'm good, mate. How are you? How are you? Hey, Langy, spot on. Look, I'm a big thing about punctuality, mate. It's one of the things that I do pride myself on. I'm good, Cracker, mate. I'm very good. I've got a Diet Coke. Hey, Jules, mate, tell you what, your name is spot on because it is fucking chilly. Chilly. You know what? I'm going to cheat. So we're going to trial for a couple of weeks to see how they're received, but we're going to do a player of the game where we do a little bit of a recap in. So I've got a feeling we might choose Darcy this week. Dorico, long time no see. My family are incredibly well. I hope you and everyone is all right. I hope you and the animals are good as well. Great to see you in here. Long time no speak. We missed you. But yeah, I'm nivered. You know what? I think because I'm here like now, what, 12 years? 12 years? I've got to say, is this the coldest winter ever? Or have I just got incredibly soft? Coke Zero, mate, don't mind it. Hey, Danny, I'm looking forward to seeing the people. I will admit, I am looking forward to getting back on watch along duties next week, though, because I genuinely enjoy spending time with you guys and girls, but I'm doing it. The ground is a bit wet. I've heard there was thunder, wasn't there? Now I've got soft. Genuinely, I am absolutely freezing recently. I don't know what it is. But I don't usually feel the cold, but I have this year. Genuinely, I don't know what it is. Sean, I feel like I've abandoned you as well, mate. I feel like I have. I have done. You have got me twice on Sunday, though. Hey, thank you, Dorical. I really appreciate you. You've got me twice on Sunday. Don't know if that's like forbidden, isn't it? It might be. I'm getting old, Brian. It could be. I have really noticed the cold this year. Who am I tipping? I am gonna go Lions because my mate Travis, if he's watching this, he reckons I don't rate the Lions, and I've been quite complimentary of the Lions, I think, but maybe I haven't. Hey, Sean, it could be, but genuinely, I've just really noticed the cold this year. Mate, Mate, and I've been complaining about the code. Fucking level 2 at the G. Absolutely piss take, innit? Like, I'm going to be nivered. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, Kate. I hope we get a win. I mean, we're going to have a real complex situation if Carlton win and I'm there. You know what I mean? You know, it's more the nighttime code. If I'm specific, once the sun goes down, which is a song by the Arctic Monkeys, isn't it? Said, who's that girl there? I wonder what went wrong, so she had to roam the streets. Hey, Ari, hey, mate, honestly, I don't think... You know what? I've got some Under Armour, like, leggings for golf. I've been wearing them quite a bit, mate. 16. You know what? Part of me likes it, Chills, but part of me hates it, and I would actually raise the voting age to 21. Now, when I was younger, I would have said give it to younger people, but I would say I was very naive, 16 to 25 politically. And then I started to research and stuff, so I was quite... I'll be totally honest, I was a notorious Labour voter till I was in my mid-20s, because that's how I was raised in the North East. That Labour look after the working class, Labour look after the common man. As I got older, I realised that that's not true. So, it might be the armpit. Good evening, Cole. Hey, Dazzy, how you doing, mate? Great win for your boys last week, brother. Hey, the package is pretty good, eh? You know what, Brian? I feel like it goes up and down, but I would say what's weird about Australian winter in my experience, when in England it's cold all fucking day. Like, there is no respite, so you kind of get used to it, and it kind of, like, de-escalates in temperature. So, like, you'll have a week of 2, week of 1, week of 0. I find what throws me is, like, tomorrow it could be, like, 15 and still. And then, like, 4 hours into it, it's pissing down with rain and -8. She don't do major credit cards. I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. Mate, unfortunately, all of them own houses, though, bro, don't they? I don't think there's many politicians who are in it for the right reasons, in my personal opinion. Hey, Luke, how are you? You know what, though? Sean, you know what? I take the piss out of this to my wife. Right? I take the piss out of this to my wife. That I don't think it's as cold in the UK because our houses are built for cold. Where I think in Australia, I think you are right in a way. I know you're taking the piss, but it's like the happy medium in it. Like, it's got to be colder because obviously you've got the hot days, which we don't have in the UK. You know what does me is the central heating in the UK is the tits. Like, you press boost and your house is like a furnace. I miss that. Is Bontempelli legit? I genuinely think Marcus Bontempelli is the best player in the league all-rounded. I think he's very good. He don't do major credit cards. I doubt he does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. So, yeah. Good question, that, Chills. You know what, Chills? You always come in here with, like, a good question, mate. I rate a good question. I do think, though, that the Poms are lowering the voting age to try and get a monopoly on traditional politics. I think that's the reason that they're doing it. Think Jeremy Cameron's overrated? Yeah, you know what, Brian? You know what? When I lived in New Zealand, all the houses remind me. I don't know if you had this in Australia, so correct me if I'm wrong, because my historical knowledge of Australia isn't crash hot, I would say. But they remind me of, in the UK, we have a lot of prefab houses that were built after the war during the Blitz. and some of them slipped through the cracks and stayed there, and they were just like thin, almost like static caravans. I felt like every New Zealand house was one of them. Saints win this week. Hey, I don't mind that tip, Ronan. Hey, look, I'll be on my best behaviour. I'm in the posh seats, Langy. I'm going to wear my Mate Carlton Great hat again. That'll wind him up, eh? To be fair, I'm not much different to what I am on the watch-along when I watch sport. I'm probably more exaggerated watching sport if it's a team that I really care about in person. Can I just say, people wearing fucking full hazmat suits for a bit of rain, grow up. You can only get wet once. Hey, Brett, how are you, mate? You can only get wet once. You can't get wet. You can't get more wet, can you? So the game has started on my TV. There we go. Cleared away. Inside 50 we go. And spoiled. Hey, Sean. I've got to try and get him kicked out. And we have a free kick straight away on Bont for tunnelling. Or tripping. Well, I don't mind that, Damo. That's a good point, that, Bri. I don't know what they are in New Zealand, then. Fucking probably fabricators. There we are. Eric Hipwood. And Hipwood ambles in. I love that Hipwood's kicking technique. It makes him look like he's 45 years old. And he kicks like he's that age as well. Behind. He don't do major credit cards. I doubt he does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. How good were the Arctic Monkeys? Are we Arctic Monkeys fans in the chat? Hey, Sean, there was a fair few behinds last night, wasn't there, mate? Jesus. Oh! I tell you what, Darcy is an animal. I do love a bit of Sam Darcy, I've got to say. Do you think Sam Darcy and Riley Thilthorpe are making key forward craft look sexy again? Would you say? Okay. I bet that's fair. That retains the temperature quite well, doesn't it? Inside we go by Lion. Spoiled down. Oh, Luke, mate. Now worse, bruh. Luke. You know the worst one as well is, have you noticed this, Luke? Right? Have you noticed coaches lying recently as well? Like the other day when they said Rankine was going to play forward of the ball when he fucking didn't. Oh, good kick inside. Ashcroft takes the mark and Levi has a chance for the first. I saw Langy. I've added it to the cheat sheet. Remember, chat, if you want to enter that competition and feature on the show on Sunday, go on my post in the community section and drop your Supercoach team for the week. Here we are, Levi Ashcroft. Hey, it's good to see there as well. Riley West has got both armpits. Hey, do it, Sean, now. I trust you, mate. I trust you. Because you've only missed you've only missed one game. I'll trust you, look, with 3 minutes in to the first. Yeah, Luke, mate. You know what? I nearly got stung with the Adelaide tip because I had Rankine. For so many touches, and when he said that, I was like, oh, you're joking, he's not on the ball, and then he played on the ball. But I had a few mates who like dropped him from their multi purely because of that, and I'm like, why lie, man? Like, just don't say anything. Hey, I do like a mathematical chance, Kai. So, good start so far. Dogs just got to get a little bit of control here. Bailey Dale headbutts the ball, then headbutts Reyno. That's surely holding the ball. Liberatore. Can I just say, Liberatore looks like the most fun you'd ever have on a night out. Hey, umpire fell over. Can I just say, Riley West losing the ball. Oh, he's done it a few times as well. He did it with Lawson Humphries a while ago. Said that Lawson Humphries was going to play lockdown. And then he played him high halfback and he had like 48 touches. Here we are, Logan Morris with a free. Hey, Langy. I'll let you have him. Because what... Why has that guy got a tea towel on his head? Oh, big mark by English. Not counted. JJ. Anyone else think, I'm sure we've had this conversation before, so I apologise if I've said it again, but does just JJ's fall-off need to be studied? I haven't, Chills. I didn't win it. I did see it in my email, though, which I thought was bizarre. Yeah, it's going to be... The Gabba is proper wet. Oh, Luke. What have you got on this game, brother? What are we cheering in? I hope the American comes on, Luke. We have an American that watches and he's convinced that AFL's rigged. And I haven't had the heart to tell him yet that I just think he's not very good at gambling. Sam Darcy with a free kick. Ed Richards drives it into the goal square. Oh, Norton! Great take! I think that's Riley West. And it is. Riley West cakes the crumb. 7-6. What a goal. Slingshot footy. Hey, Langy, it's my fault technically because I forgot to post after the Sunday show. I'm an idiot, so I do apologise to everyone. Ooh, bit of Silverchair. How good was Silverchair? You know what? Freak is such a great song. Ooh, don't mind that. Hey, Kai, mate. With England's bowling attack, you might get to there, mate. Legend, Sean. You are a gentleman and a scholar, my friend. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Can I just say, anyone else feel like Riley West isn't getting enough love? Because he has been sensational this year. Considering Codley Waitman's dead. Silverchair were in the UK, yeah? Hey, I love you, Langy. Na, 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 na. You know what song I've got stuck in my head? You know what my favourite Kiwi classic is as well? Dave Dobbins, Slice of Heaven. Is that not one of the greatest songs ever? Honey Angel. Oh, great kick. Timmy English goes in. Powderfinger. I've heard of them from Australia. I didn't hear from them in the UK. But I am familiar with them in Australia. Xbox, good day, mate. How are you? Hey, I love that, Sean. To be fair, the first game I don't think anyone would have picked. Good goal. Tell you what, Timmy English has got his shooting boots on. Would I trade the first in 2027 and TDK for pick 3? So that would be 8 and whatever count and think. Pick 3. So pick 3, I'm probably in Lindsay territory. I do like Lindsay. You'd give me a little bit of fucking... You give me a little bit of fucking thinking there, widescreen. I'd contemplate that. Because I think Lindsay's everything the Blues need. Hey, Nella Dad, it's a great tune. Luca Brasi is my current favourite. I haven't heard them. 2026. You see, that one would confuse me a little bit, and I'll tell you for why. Just because of the Cody Walker comp. You know what? I've added them to my Spotify playlist. Hey, Xbox, spot on. Great kick there to Charlie Cameron. Charlie! Boom! Shaka! Laka! You see, if it was 2027, I think that adds a new dimension, because I think the trick is to always be 2 years ahead. So you can buy yourself back in. So I think that adds a new dimension to futures. Yeah, Luke, I'm pretty content with it, to be honest. I think with the announcement today of Cody Walker as well, Carlton are going to have to really change that midfield makeup and the half-back line to compensate Cody Walker and Jagger. Yeah, we're going to have to change it, aren't we, Kai? It's going to be a right bastard. Nice little kick here. This is a very good game already. 2 scores each from turnover. Yeah. I'm against sugar, mate. Don't mind a Diet Coke. Can't eat a big one, though. I do like a Coke Zero. It's just they didn't have any in Coles, the little ones. So I just got a Diet Coke. I can't drink full fat Coke. Call me miserable. Nice little handball chain here. That is a very clever handball there from Bailey Williams. Almost too clever. And run down tackle there. Desperate from James O'Donnell. I really do like Jagger Smith. I do think Carlton are going to have to change their makeup, though, because I've got a very bad fear about Jagger. Oh, Diet Sprite is nice, mate. Digsby, it's a great shout by you, that, mate. You know the one that's gross? Have you tried Fanta Zero? Oh, that's rotten. Don't know what fake sweetener they've got in Fanta, but it fucking tastes like arse. How many Carlton players get moved on? It's going to be interesting there. I have got a video coming, right? I have got a video coming out, Cracker, you might like. And it's about non-traditional paths and how teams, I think, will switch to that. I've got a fear that with 2 sprightly players like Jagger and Cody, the way Carlton play now, they do not suit that narrative. Where would I think Jagger would go? I think he'd be in the top 5 conversation. I think people are over-sexing it up of going, he'd be the runaway number 1, because I think the style of midfielder this year is totally different to last. He'd definitely be in the conversation of the top 3, definitely. But Dan Annabelle is absolutely the tits, man. Dan Annabelle is absolutely the tits. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Oh, bomb! Driving left! Yeah, pretty much, Cracker. I'm going that avenue, but I'm also going some of where teams have started to have great success straying outside of the big AFL junior clubs. So your Sandringhams and stuff like that, teams have really had success going there. So hopefully you enjoy that video, because I have used Carlton as a template of what might be on offer when you target to recruit. Angus Sorko, good day, mate. What are we checking here? The mark. You know what I like to? I still call lemonade pop. Your uncle is Dane Zorko. Hey, I love that, mate. Surely that's a mark. Why have we had 8 replays of that? Like, cool. He caught a ball. Thank you. Here we are, Darcy Gardner. Does anyone else think people get blindsided in the trade and draft on star names? And then you look at good teams, right? And a load of teams, if you look at it, have players that you don't really rate. Like Darcy Gardner, you wouldn't look at Darcy Gardner and absolutely wank yourself silly, would you? About him. You'd be like, okay, cool, who cares? Your uncle is Dane Zorko. That's cool, that, Angus. I'm trying to work out if there's, like, something I'm missing with Angus Zorko. Like, because you're asking me to say your name, like, am I missing something? Is this like a trick? Is my camera going to start floating or something? Expelliarmus. Hey, Says, how you doing? Peter! G'day, mate. How you doing? Yeah, but don't you think, though, people overrate? Like when people look at, like, trades, they genuinely, like, go crazy and go, oh, we've got to get in this player and that player. But then you look at top teams, like Billy Frampton's a great point, Darcy Gardner's a great point, Ned Long's a great point. Like, the teams that really shine are the teams that have solid role players that just do their job every week. Oh, Bont is on tonight. He is just done. What are you up to, Peter? Yeah, Blitzab, spot on. Sean, mate, I'm telling you, I think Supercoach knowledge is too much. I agree, Cracker. But I feel like people just absolutely kid themselves that a superstar is the answer. You know what, Ryan? I would say Carlton have got good role players that people expect star material from. And the bottom end is poor, but I actually think I'm different to many people. I think the top end isn't as good as people think it is as well. Would I go pick 2, pick 3, future second, third from Richmond for Jagger, TDK, pick in a future, then get Grilge and Lindsay? It's one of them baby mixer cans from Coles. Widescreen. I'm not a big fan on Sam Grilge, especially for Carlton's makeup, because I feel like Jagger and Cody are the answer. You see, I'm with Cracky here, halfbacks. That's why I really like Lindsay if I had to bring anyone in. You excited for Walker? I will be once we get this team around him. If he was coming this year, I wouldn't be excited. I'll be totally honest. He's a very good player, but he's a very specific player. If you look at how Collingwood play, if you watch my midfield video the other day, you've got to build your team around how Nick Dacos plays to get that Nick Dacos output. Carlton don't have the facilities. It is, Peter. Keeping warm in 7 degrees. What's your go-to keeping warm technique, mate? I agree, Ethnic. Like, to me, I look at this draft, and I think this draft has been really heavily downplayed. Lang, he's going to be playing Lockdown round 1. I think Max King will become that tall-on baller. Which would be rare, because it's not something that Sydney do, but I think Sydney are very clever. I think he'll be like a ghost forward. Oh, mate. Tell you what, Australian Dooners are the bollocks. You know what, I'm a bit tired this morning. I stayed up and watched the women. Watched England beat Sweden. That was good. Good game, that. Ison and Gresham are fairly tasty. I always get scared because Carlton haven't had any NGAs, so people start to casually follow them now. and people like absolutely touching themselves sideways because Gresham had 30 touches. Doesn't quite do it. I agree, Wolfie. I think that's a confusing thing, and I think a lot of us feel the same. I did, Sean. How funny is that? Loman! Tough angle! And Bailey Dale ripping Mark on the line. Have you seen how he's twisted? We are not referring to this. The journey. I'm the voice. Try understand it. You know, did you see the CEO, Sean, blame Coldplay? Yeah, it's not the same one. Like, why are we? Walker, he could be an incredibly good player. So he's got another year to go. He'll definitely be, at this stage, a shoe-in for top 5. But it's more what we can do. Bizarre, that, Langy. Why is he... Like, they always do that kiss cam and stuff at concerts. Like, if you're going to have an affair, one, right, here's my advice. CEO having an affair. Number 1, don't buy high premium fucking tickets on the balcony. 2, if you are on the high tickets, 50 for Brisbane, if you are doing that, don't hug her at a concert that's been filmed. And 3, right, here's the big 3. If the camera does go on it, just still hold her and wave. Don't kiss her or act awkward, because then people will ask questions. All he could have done is just have his hands there and just gone, oh, it's my sister or something like that. Yeah, Cracker, I agree. I think we have to, like I said earlier, we have to change our midfield makeup. I agree. I like the trade. Well, I mean, Sean, like I said, if you did. But I think there's a lot of stupidity in that. That looks a roast. Oh, just shot. What a kick from Darcy Wilmot. What is Darcy doing here? Lob. Tell you what, the pressure's good. Hey, Poison. Look, it was just funny. No, but like, I was just thinking, like, why would you do it? Like, I thought people had affairs by renting out an Airbnb by the hour. Oh, Bailey Dale, air shot. Lawman spins. Dale clears. What is with the full wet weather gear? Hey, Giants fan in the crowd. Evening, Sandra. I agree, Achay. It was disgusting, but mightily hilarious. And I really did enjoy the response from him today, where he was like, oh, people need to have a look. Bands need to have a look at what they're doing. Hey, Shiny Blue, how are you doing? Great mark by the big Ostog. Hey, George, they've paid for their end-of-season getaway in Bali. Good mark, that, though, by her. You see, Sean, at first, I thought he's just got his arms around her so she could be cold. There's so many ways that you could play that off. Big miss there. There's so many ways you could play that off. But it looks even more dodgy when you act like that, doesn't it? Because I think 90% of guilt is how you act in the moment. But how he's acted, I am now convinced he's had an affair. It was like, you know, when Luke Sayers reacted like he did with his willy pick, I 1000% knew that was an affair because of how he acted. Because I was like, okay, let's put guilty pom brain on. What would I be thinking? Yeah, he did, Che. He said he's either having an affair or they're incredibly shy. And I was like, well done, Chris. Hey, says, spot on. Good to hear, Shiny Blue. Oh, JJ, outside of the boot, Rayner. Oh, my God. Tell you what, this game could have been like one of the greatest games ever. Oh, tell you what, Liam Jones shrugged him off. And here we are out here. Kennedy, that's surely high umpire. Hey, Chose, look, genuinely, don't condone having affairs and anything like that. But genuinely, think about it, man. I did, and I couldn't stop laughing widescreen because I was like, as soon as he blamed someone else, I was like, he's guilty. You see, right, look, we do talk about this quite a lot, so I do actually worry about this chat. About the things. But I'm genuinely an honest guy, so I couldn't do it. How much do I miss Kennedy? Not really. None at all. Because you see how angry I get with Cooper Lord being played from the subs bench or being played back pocket, and I couldn't see it anymore. Tom Liberatore goes forward. Starcevic handball into traffic. Yeah, Fagan seems all right. Yeah, I agree, says. How good was that, though, widescreen? Can I just say, it's Chris Martin's fault that I can't keep my marriage vows. Oh, dear. Brilliant. So good. I couldn't agree more, Luke Parrott. You see, I don't get it. Yeah, but Paul, it just wouldn't happen, wouldn't it? I mean, it's like saying, Pom, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow morning a multi-billionaire? I agree with you, Luke. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have cheated when I was younger, right? And I don't forgive myself for it. I don't condone it. I was young and foolish. I think it's a lot better just to be totally honest with your partner. If you want to do that, if you feel that way inclined, the relationship's probably not for you. Do you know what I mean? Honesty sometimes the best policy. I'd rather be told I don't love you anymore than being broken-hearted, to be honest. Hey, tell you what, it's probably sold a few things, innit? And it's probably sold a few. Yeah, I noticed that widescreen. I was like... He did try to fix you, did he? Oh, God. Can you, how do people make it worse? You know what annoys me is when people... Have you noticed when celebrities... Hey, I'm with you, Che. Look, I did it when I was younger, look, and full hands up, idiot thing to do. But, like, just as you get older, just... I've been cheated on as well, and trust me, both sides don't feel good. Just be honest. Can't have left me with a broken heart. To be fair, my heart is stuck. Oh, shiny blue. That's a righteous form of cheating, though, my friend. Have you noticed, though, when celebrities get busted for having affairs and stuff like that, why do they always make the real shittest excuses? Oh, Norton! What a goal! Off the knee! How? Why are we checking this? Came off his fucking knee. Yeah, have you noticed, though, when celebrities get busted, why can no one just admit it's them? Like, you know what I'd like to see? A celebrity or someone in the public eye cheat on their partner and just release a statement going, you know what? I was grossly unhappy. I'm done. Tell you what, that's the punishment for having big knee bones. I respect that, Shiny Blue. I've got to say, I was a different man, though, 15 years ago. But, yeah, have you noticed? I agree, there's no accountability. Like, wouldn't you love someone just to go, look, I don't love her anymore. And I'm selfish. And I made an immature and selfish act in the public eye. And I grossly apologise to my wife and my kids. And I'm going to issue a divorce and do the right thing. Why is there always an excuse nowadays? Like, sometimes you can just make a mistake, and I can forgive anyone who makes a mistake, because sometimes we just make bad calls. But it annoys me when there's always an excuse for it. Like, when did that start happening in society, that we always have to have an excuse? Sometimes you just fuck up. Sometimes you just fuck up. We've all done it. We've all made stupid calls in the heat at the moment. But, I mean, can you imagine being the kids and your dad's left your mum? Can you imagine your dad leaving your mum and blaming Chris Martin? You know, talk about complex problems. Christina, spot on. Spot on. I could not agree more with you. Couldn't agree more. Have you seen that? I was reading some of the comments, Langy, and people were saying, how do you know him and his wife aren't in an open relationship? I'm like, fucking hell. Like, what's going on? Like, people going, oh, they might be in an open relationship. Okay. If they're in an open relationship, why does he look so panicked, man? Sean, would you now, though, if you were working in hospitality, make sure if you ever saw them, you would play Coldplay songs? Oh, look at Lockie Neal. Is he the most miserable human being whenever he gets it? You know what? I've got to give full respect to Chris Martin, though, Digsby, for saying they're either cheating or extremely shy. Rate that from him. Because he could have just gone on, but I felt good call. Good call from the Kratin. Tell you what, this has been a good first quarter, this, tell you. And good chat. Good chat. And the tears come streaming down on your face. Can I just say, you know, the best Australian invention ever, and I do believe they're Australian. Ugg boots. Yellow, yeah. Can you imagine? Like, wouldn't you? Hey, Sean, mate, honestly, every Christmas party from now on, I would bang on Coldplay, mate. Karaoke, I'd sing Coldplay. I'm with you, Sean, mate. Digsby is spot on. Yellow would be perfect, wouldn't it? Look at the stars. Hey, Anth, how you doing? Hey, Paul, how you doing, mate? Paul Heyman guy. I wanted to say show, then. Ah, dear. It's good fun. To be fair, it's good fun. I haven't widescreen. Hey, I'm a big fan. What's going on with Zorko? He had a bit of a foot problem. I'm good, mate. I'm good, Anth. I'd say it's a proper 50-50 game, isn't it, Tiger Time, isn't it? It's two sides going at it hammer and tongs, which you love to see. I'd probably say that it is the closest game. You know what? I didn't get tickets, Paul. I am gutted. I would love to go and see Oasis. What a band. Do I think the Dogs can win? 100%. I don't think the Gabatoire's the Gabatoire anymore. I feel like teams have got wins there. They have, says. It'd be a huge win if they win it. Yeah, my advice is if you're having an affair, don't do it at a live concert. That's what we can learn from this. My pop always used to say to me, son, always look for lessons in life. So we'll look for the lesson in this Coldplay affair gate. Don't go to a concert. It's what we've learned from this. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. We could say don't cheat, but if you can't take the obvious lesson, take the secondary. Don't do it in the relationship. Hey, Achay, mate, that's impressive, man. How long have me and Zoe been together now? 11 years? Jesus. That beats like my best relationship probably by about 10 years, 6 months. Tuesdays are still available, Paul. Shut up. I bet the crap tickets though, aren't they? I bet they're like, I'm like sat in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Woody, mate, yeah. Oh, just don't do it at Coldplay gigs. Tears come streaming down. Oh my God, there is so many seats. James, you know what I think it is? 21st century, mate. You know what I mean? No one goes to a back alley motel anymore and pays for the room by the hour. You know, like normal, hard-working, blue-collar human beings. AC/DC would be great to go to. Where do you reckon, Paul, looking at it, I don't want to sit rear general admin, because that'll be gash, won't it? But you want to be kind of close. Do you reckon level 1 centre wing would be good? Paul. Oh, VIP packages. You see, the problem is I couldn't go VIP because Mrs. Pom doesn't like Oasis enough, so it'd be like an absolute bastardage of doing it. James, hey, I'm with you. What are people doing? Oh dear. You know what? I love you, chat. I love how we can just have a laugh about these kind of serious things. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you've got to take the piss out of it. You know what? I'm sending it to Mrs. P. She's got the company credit card. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. To be fair, it is quite expensive, isn't it? You know what? You know what, Peter? I actually think that's a simpler time. You know, one of my first kisses, I won't mention the girl's name, but legit, right, was at the back of the movie theatre. You know, good wholesome story. I'd love to go to see AC/DC though. And the Rolling Stones. Where would be the funniest place? Probably at a fucking VIP area of a concert. I would, in case she's watching. What? What are you in reference to? What have I done? Yeah, do you know what I mean? To be fair. Now, you see, I'd take Mrs. Pom to a concert, says. I'd take Mrs. P to a concert. I'm a gentleman. The funniest place to get cheating 100% would be probably at a VIP area fucking music event. I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, maybe Big Brother, but, I mean, if you cheat on Big Brother, you're an idiot, aren't you? To be fair. But I genuinely do think that's funny. Sporting event. I find that quite amusing. My mate got busted cheating. No word of a lie. That he checked in. 100% true story, this. Quarter twos began. But he tagged someone. He tagged his missus with the other girl at a nightclub at like 1 in the morning, right? And then told his missus he was staying at a mate's house. Oh, in case he's watching. Well, no, because I do think I'm Facebook friends with her, says. So I think people who were stoof could probably find out who it is. Big Mark there. But says, quite funny when it's the CEO of a major thing. That we have to admit. Yeah, I wasn't quite above that. Mrs. Pom watched bits of that, though. Because she was... Wasn't she bisexual? And she was with a girl while she was in Big Brother? And then she went out with the boy from there. And, like, for some reason, she's been with this guy 6 weeks. And then she's done, like, a video. Well, Luke, I don't know, but I don't want someone PMing the girl and going, hey, Pom kissed you when he was 15. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that. I don't want that on her. Oh, like, what is going on? To be fair, though, if you were going to... Oh, Big Mark by Oscar. You know what, though? Joking apart, and I agree with you, Sean, and says it is quite amusing because of who it is. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if she still talks about me. I mean, I'd like to think my kiss was that good, says that, like, 20 years on, it's all she thinks about. I doubt it is, though. I think she's moved on with her life. But where was I? The other interesting thing is, if you were going to have an inter-office relationship, would HR be the best? Do you think HR would be the best? Because that's like the loophole, isn't it? The original Big Brother, do you remember that? How good was that? Do you remember, Ashay, you might remember, do you remember, it was Anushka, I think in Big Brother 3? Do you remember when she just went missing? And we transferred her over to Australia's Big Brother. Do you remember that, Ashay? Because me and my mate were talking about this, and she was like, she just proper got with everyone in Australia and then came back home and got with everyone in England. And it was like one of the worst, like, just honestly, I agree with Peter, a reason to stop watching TV, Big Brother. Raina did, mate. How good's that? Ah, says, can you imagine how awkward that would be? Because I'm the worst. I'd be the worst in that. Proper stalker. Oh, dear, mate. Says, yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Okay, now that'd be GG's, wouldn't it? Be on a register somewhere. Langy, point. Good point, bro. I mean, now like coming on to chat to build up my self-esteem and confidence, huh? Oh, dear. Ah, dear. Good darts. Good darts. Sean, achievement and Lod. I reckon, you know what, I wanted to be on Big Brother as well, James. I reckon it would be sick. It was the beginning of the end, Peter, wasn't it? I'm sorry about that, Ben, but I'm glad it's all come right. Shiny blue. Hey, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it was quite interesting when you just used to watch people asleep on the couch. I'm with James on this. I mean, as Shay will remember it. It went all right the first week of Big Brother 1. Do you remember it, Che? And then it was when they started out in the alcohol. And we've been live streamed 24 hours a day. Like, the obvious things happened. But Ben, we love you, man. You're doing really well. Keep going with that patisserie, mate. We just went crazy with reality TV, though, didn't we? Like Love Island. Like, it just went crazy, didn't it? They were the good, like, too much. Hey, Frank, how you doing? You know what? I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here, I reckon, would be sick. I mean, obviously, you have to be a celebrity. Well, do you have to be a celebrity? I don't think you do. But I'm with you, Langy. I reckon that'd be good. What was that show? I think it was Survivor, wasn't it, Langy? We could do that, you and me, Langy. We could do Survivor, you and me. I reckon we'd be all right at that, mate. Because we've got the sense of humour. We don't take ourselves too serious. I reckon we could just get through it, mate. I'm good, Rupert. How are you, mate? Here we are, Norton flicks it on Starcevic under a world of hurt. Riley West! What a goal! The West dog. Like, honestly, once they had alcohol to it, you knew it was going to be bad, didn't you? Like, the general shock. Thanks, says. I'm with... You know what? I don't mind reality TV if it's not, like, fabricated, if you know what I mean. Like, the things like Survivor and the human elements of, can you do it? Yeah, Amazing Race, things like that I can get behind how humans adapt. When you're basically telling me you're trying to make it like Rebs at 4 in the morning, but a TV show for 6 weeks, I don't get it, man. You know the ones that I can't get as well? Bachelor. And you know the worst ones are Bachelor when it's a bachelorette. Because why do guys give guys the worst reputations on them shows when they're all trying to fight over one girl? Like, genuinely, I don't get it. Hey, Laughing Magpie, you'll kill it, mate. We're all behind you here. Hey, Matt, you and me on Amazing Race, we'd kill that, bro. You know what I do like? The block. Yeah, because I just think people will do anything to be a celebrity. And I think the biggest way to be a celebrity is just be a complete melt on live TV, which is ironic that I live stream a lot. I mean, the definition of irony here. Darcy clears his lines, goes down the wing. Target is Norton. I like the way he fixed his headband and still tried to win the hardball. Well played. Rate a man that can do both. Does anyone remember an MTV version of The Dating? And it was Flavour of Love with Flavor Flav. Big goal, Kai Lohman! This is end-to-end stuff. Do you remember that? Flavour of Love with Flavor Flav. How many languages can I speak? Mate, English. Rudimentary. You? But I do speak a generic language. Yeah, but does anyone remember it? Flavour of Love with Flavor Flav from Public Enemy. That was quality. If you ever get a chance. Honestly, if you get a chance, how good was JC? My boy, if you get a chance to watch Flavour of Love, honestly, check out. That was wild, man. That was wild. I can't explain to you. Oh, yeah. What was that flavour? What was that called with Tina Tequila? Oh, it was called something really cringe. Kennedy. Oh, just drops it in. Oh, God, I can't remember what the show was called. A Shot of Love with Tina Tequila. Oh, JC. Mate, I love you. Apologies, Pom. What are you apologising for? I want to marry Harry, cause restriction. I don't even know what that show was. American reality show. No way, there was a reality show to marry a lookalike of Harry. No way. Answering the question about being famous. Did you? I didn't see you say anything nasty. I didn't see you say anything nasty, mate. I love you, widescreen. I reckon you might have given me the back. Is Tequila? I think Tequila did lose it after. Do you reckon? Where do you reckon TV will go next? So, like, we've literally had, like, people. We've had people live their lives on TV. Where do you think the next stage is of TV? I so want to watch Flavor Flav. We should do a Flavor Flav watch along. Yeah, widescreen, you're all good, mate. Don't worry. You're one of the good guys, mate. Oh, tell you what, Archie, handballsy back and lob has been hit with a steam train. Honestly, TV will go off. Widescreen. Yeah, that'll be YouTube. YouTube automatically censors certain words. It's stupid. Big goal there from the Ashcroft boys. Yeah, Shiny Blue. Honestly, there was something about Flavor Flav as well coming out, saying his name while absolutely being pissed. And he had a big fucking alarm clock around his neck. Flavor Flav! What a man. Best part of being single is porridge for dinner with water. Yeah, great question, Langy. That could be a reality TV show. I've been feeding my husband porridge for 15 years. With water? Did you know what? I was watching something on YouTube the other day and it was some chick. And this actually scared me because I reckon this is where, like, entertainment will go. This is where entertainment will go. And it was, cheers Damo. And it was, this woman puts up polls and you pay to vote for, like, what she wears, what she eats for breakfast, where she's going to go today. And I was like, that genuinely terrifies me that that's going to be where our world will be in 5 years with, like, online. We are little inside time now. Bit of calm down. Riley Garcia at halfback. Riley West dancing around. Inside. Oh, and a bit of work to do. They'll flip. Oh, Bontempelli. Good handball inside. Sam Davidson on goal square. And Starcevic intercept mark. Coached by someone who got... Hey, love you, IBO, mate. I hope you have a great evening. Good to see you anyway, mate, even if it was brief, my friend. I have attended Grant Hackett in my job. I reckon the lie is Scott Boland's dad. How good is porridge? Hey, Che, do you like the flavoured porridges or are you a traditional oats man? Tell you what, Brisbane have just quietly got ahead here. You would feel like the next goal could be very important. Ashcroft bombs it forward. Jones gets in the way of lob. Hipwood. Hey, cheers, Barat, mate. Oh. I played a game. I think the lie is the Subiaco Oval. How good was Porridge? Porridge was a good show. I reckon the lie is played at Subiaco Oval. Oh, how good is brown sugar, Ache? Doesn't it just slap? Oh, look at Langy. You know what's gone on nowadays with people not having brown sugar in coffee as well? Have you seen that they give you white sugar all the time? Free kick, Norton. Genuinely. Gone mental. You've got to have brown sugar. Ah, you see, I thought you'd fallen into teaching because you wanted to it. Oh, you know what? That's quite cool, that, man. What made you change from being a cop to a teacher? I thought it was interesting because that's like the 6th ex-Carlton player who, Carlton dignitary, that has said that there's interference in departments that's not there. So I find it fascinating that no one's talking about that. Yeah, oh, Ache, it's so good. Like, honestly, brown sugar's just got such a nice taste in it. I'm with you. I like a bit of porridge, mate. Yeah, I find brown sugar in a coffee is just different. You see, I don't have sweet things in my hot drinks anymore, but brown sugar was it. Fair enough, Sean. I think you're going to be a really good teacher, mate. I genuinely do. Oh, I agree, but I mean, poster. Kyle Oman is in anonymous areas this game. Would I take Russell back to the Blues? Not really. Hey, Badger from Oz, how are you doing, mate? How is life? JJ goes out. Oh, big mark. Brown paper bags. Mate, could you imagine? Don't like heroin on my polish. Be quite an extreme. I'll tell you what, it would probably give you a bit of a kick. Here we are, Jared Lyon. From downtown. Big, big goal. 40-25. That opens it up. And Brisbane slowly expand their lead. Hey, I love that, Sean. Hey, Woody, I couldn't agree more. Tell you what, you know what? Jared is just such an underrated player, isn't he? Don't you think? He's another player we're talking about, you know, role players. That guy's been around for an age and just plays good football, doesn't he? Hey, we like a little bit of Jasper. You know what? I'm a firm believer that Cracker, I don't know what you think. I still think dodgy shit goes on. Genuinely believe it. I don't think you'll ever get rid of it in professional sport. Inside we go. Tell you what, Brisbane do not want to... If they can keep this goalless, it'll be advantage them, but Bulldogs do not want to concede another goal. Flicked it down to the middle of the ground. And here come Brisbane again. Brisbane have built up so well from the middle of the ground. It's a great kick by Wilmot. Oh, Ashcroft. Clever by Cameron. Jared Lyon. Revel. Puts it up on the goal square. Oh, Lohman flew high. Surely that's in the back umps. Oh, Ashcroft, what hands. What a goal. Tell me you're not fucking reviewing this. Jesus, man. How much ad revenues have we got? What's going on here? As if that hasn't counted. What was that free kick for? Was that just too good football? Tell you what, if Brisbane can score on the slingshot here, that'll be huge. Fucking how many trips are there? Oh, Ache, I 100% agree with you. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to give you... Tell you what you do next week, I owe you a phone call, mate. Let me know. Tell you what, Dane Zorko's in the wars this game. He's hurt his foot. He's now been kicked in the noggin. Tell you what, I really do like Kyle Lerman. Do I think Bond leaves? I think he stays. Oh, Kennedy just can't get his kick away. 5 minutes to go, and it's a free kick to Ed Richards, and this is huge. Where do you guys and girls stand on the salary cap? Do you think it should exist? Or do you think it should just be public? Like the NBA, total spend public. Effort, a goal, and he has lamped it through. Big goal, and a goal very much needed. 31-40, 4 minutes to play. Good goal by Garcia. Yeah, you know what, Sean? Like, hey, Jeff, that's a great thing. You know what? Kai Lohman looking like a Springboks halfback is brilliant. You know what? I see. I'm for and against the salary cap. My issue is I feel like it's very ambiguous when it's not public record. You could quite easily lie and manipulate it. I think you could quite easily manipulate them kind of things if they're not public. Here we are. Kennedy gets busted out of it. Bontempelli goes down into the goal square. Was Tim English punched in the back of the head there? You see, I'm with you there, Says. I'd like to see it public. You know what I would scrap, though? The soft cap. I actually think the soft cap needs to be got rid of. You see, I agree, IBO, but I think the players' payments is too ambiguous as well. I think the players' payments too ambiguous as well, so you can kind of loophole it that way. I do think, though, the big thing is salary caps, soft caps. I genuinely think the soft cap needs removing, because how can you, like, should be unlimited. As long as you make a profit, it should be unlimited how much you spend on coaching. I'd love to see clubs. I'd love to see a soccer version of some kind of restriction of spending. Oh, behind. I tell you what, the Dogs have fought back here. Hard on cap. Yeah, but you see, I disagree. Widescreen for the soft cap. I think it's ridiculous that in a professional sport, you can't pay the best to help coach you. Like, you could restrict how many positions you're allowed and cap how many extra coaches you could have. But like, you look at North, I think North's situation is partly down because so much soft cap is going towards Clarkson, so they have to depreciate on coaches they have. So the financial restriction in the UK is how much profit and loss you make in a year. The problem is with financial fair play is teams have ripped it off. So Paris, they had some special deals because they're owned by the Qataris with other Qatari firms which made it look like their next spend was a bit better. So, like, the sponsorships were heavily rorted. They just sex up the sports. I like the name Hard On Cap. Best coach in the league. I think Fagan is up there. I reckon your first girlfriend being a Pies fan is a lie. I think a man of your calibre, mate, you've never dated a magpie. Hey, G, how are you? You know what I like about Fagan, though, Luke, is how adapted he is. Oh, Ashcroft on the stroke of half-time. Big goal. Yeah, but you see, widescreen, I don't mind that. I don't mind that in a way. Like, the player movement is what you want to restrict, isn't it? But I think you want the best development coaches. Like, I don't think it would be as crazy as people think. I just think, when I look at, like, North... Welcome, G, mate. How are you? Nice to see you on the channel. I just think you want the best people there. You want the best people developing your players. And don't you think some of the shit clubs are overpaying? Like, on head coaches, and then they're not developing? I agree, widescreen, but I also think, though, like, some development coaches, like Josh Fraser, has openly said that that's his passion, developing. I did just drop out. I don't know why. It just said that there was a connection error. So... Right, chat. We will go for a wee break. A wee break we'll go for. We will be back. It should be back now. We should be back, says. We will be back at... Because I'm busting for a wee. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So 9:05. And tear comes streaming down on your face. You know what? I've got them stuck in my head. Tears stream down on your face. Right, we will be back at 9:05. Working 9:05. What a way to make a living. Welcome back. Yeah, was it this you heard? Was it that? Yeah, it's the buzzer. At 50 minutes it does it. I usually stop the scoreboard. That was my fault. That was my fault. Apologies, chat. Apologies. 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 I wonder what you're on about when chat lit up, and I was like, what fucking noise? I muted my mic. Because David was shouting to his brother as well, and I was like, did you just hear David bellow with his voice? I was like, that'd be a quality thing for chat to hear. There you are. We like that noise. You know what? I need to find the AFL buzzer. Change the sound. I like the way that Jordan Lewis has worn the same jacket-shirt combination. Yeah, he's named after his dad. Well, his granddad. So they've both got my granddad's middle name. David is called after Zoe's pop, and Zane is the other one. Don't worry. Don't worry. So we're finally poised here at this game. Will Ashcroft kick that late goal, giving the Lions the 13-point lead? But very much to blame for. Yeah, it's unfortunately the scoreboard manufacturers are American. So it's like all American sounds. Unfortunately. Hey, I love that, mate. Enjoy. I'll be there too, mate. You know what? There you are. Look, I have officially muted the siren. It's keepthescore.com, Sean. Keep the scoreboard. Hey, you'll have to let me know where you sat, Achay, and we'll have to catch up. Your e-tickets are attached. Tell you what, got to be there at 5:30. I cannot think of anything worse than being there 2 hours before the game. 5:30. I can't think of anything worse. I am not a function guy, to be honest. I am not a function guy. I am very happy I have been invited, but yeah, it's just what it is on default, Lang. But usually I stop as the game ends. I forgot to stop it this time. I go for Carlton, mate. I'm a Carlton man. It's the President's Club match day function, says. So, Nick from Horizon Finance has invited us. Hey, I love that shiny blue. Have a couple of beers for me, mate. Yeah, not my bag, says, to be honest. Yeah, I have no idea. I believe it's centre wing level 2. Ache. Gate 3 level 2. And it just says corporate function on my tickets. And it's, you will be escorted to your seats after eating. Oh, business casual as well. Oh. Gotta wear a collared shirt at the football. I hate myself. You're level 1. I might be the only person who will be level 2, who will be not wanting to be level 2. I'm sure it'll be fun, though. Yeah, definitely a Che. Lang. I get lost, mate. Get lost. At least I sat with Terry. That's the main thing. Get to spend a bit of time with Tez. It's always nice. Oh, shiny blue. You're talking my language. Oh, the food's going to be really pompous, isn't it? Yeah, I want to sit with you, Says. I want to sit with the real people. We sat with a load of people that are trying to peddle me wine. They better do beer in the function as well. If it's just wine, I'm going to be fuming. Going to be fuming. If I just want a classic beer. And they're going to be like, oh, it's going to be really ostentatious beers as well, innit? Yeah. Get a vegan meal. Oh, don't joke about it, Laggy. You know, a long time in the UK. Yeah, I need to get a new chair, Says, because my new old one broke. You know what? A good mate of mine once, we went to, he is a big Middlesbrough fan, a massive Middlesbrough fan. And we went to hospitality there through his work. And no word of a lie, they sold me, they were doing deconstructed meat pies. I'd be all of that. Yeah, Che, it's not my bag, man. Not my bag, buddy. Not my bag, not my style, man. I don't like the finer things in life for Che. Do you know what I mean? I'm a miserable guy. I just like my creature comforts. Ah, I see it. Yeah, Says, not for me. Nick's probably the only corporate guy that I really like because he's so down to earth. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. I'm just not cut out for them things. That's more of a Terry thing. Terry's a better chameleon than me. Here we are. We are off third quarter. I'm not a big image guy. I don't think. Like when me and my wife went on our honeymoon, we stayed at like a 5-star area, and I hated it. I hated it. Yeah, and I covered the bed in chocolate and ketchup. And not for exciting reasons either. It was just the way I eat. Ashcroft, bingo! First of the third. Yeah, I always feel awkward as well. I don't like it. Like, my old boss in the UK took us to get these gold, like, steaks. And, like, I never forget, like, the meal cost him, like, £500 for, like, 3 of us. And genuinely, I felt horrible because I've gone to, like, Greasy Spoon cafes and had, like, a mixed grill. And the steak was better and it was, like, a £5. Like, I just don't think I'm cut out for the high-end life, Che. Like, I find it weird. You know when you go to hotels and they take your bag for you and they call you sir? Oh, I don't like it. Hey, Shiny Blue. Mate, worst they can say is no, mate, as they always say in it. The worst you can say is be not back. Yeah, Che, I'm with you, mate. Yeah, like... Hey, cheers, G, mate. Great to see you, my friend. Have a great evening and hopefully catch up with you tomorrow, mate. Here we are, Dale. Great inside-out handball. Garcia. Tell you what, the marking this game has been... Oh, look, Audi Prime Train's been knocked unconscious. Oh, that looked more of his wrist. I do love Klug. See you later, mate. Archie goes down at the line. Oh, Hitwood spills it. Charlie Cameron into the pocket and a big mark from Logan Morris. Yes, says, man. Like, I think that's my thing as well because we grew up counting the pennies and I don't think I've really changed as an adult. So when I see the price of food and stuff out, I don't like it. You know what as well? I've been to some really nice restaurants and I think it's a fabrication, mate. Genuinely. You love the website. It's good, isn't it, Sean? I like it, Jeff. I've never liked it. I've never really liked it, mate. You know what as well? Does anyone else feel, you know when you go to them, I don't know if, has anyone been to the BNF here and stuff? Do you, I don't know about anyone else, but do you feel judged the amount you drink as well at them, all you can eat? Borat, because it's the president's function, they pretty much pay for it all. So, you know what? You can't take the Northerner. You might be able to take me out of the North, but you can't take the Northerner out of me, Borat. So I will drink as much as I can. Because it's free. Do you know what I mean? I'll load up on the free, so I don't spend money. Yeah, I love that, Achay. Has anyone shit oysters? No. Kennedy! Bangs it through and the good old arm pump from him. Yeah, we had to call our teachers Sir and Miss or Mrs. And then, like, when we got to year 11, you could call them their real name. Hey, Borat, mate, hey, if they're foolish enough to give it. But I feel judged, right? So when I went to the first BNF, right, I went with a couple of my mates. And I didn't know that it was like a bottomless bar. And I just kept drinking the beers. And I was sat next to this random old guy, right? And they gave us like 8 beers and they were in ice. And he must have had 1, right? And I felt awkward because I'd had 4. And I was like, are you drinking, mate? And he was like, no, mate, go for your life. And then I had 5, then I went 6, and then I went 7. And then suddenly I felt really bad because it was the last one. And then this bird came over. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pam. And then this bird came over with another bucket. And I was like, hang about. They're just refilling these. But I felt so judged. Really, Sean? Hey, Teresa! How are you, my lovely? How was work? Tell us all about your traffic situation. Down into the middle we go. Hey, Jeff, mate, free beer's my weakness. Hey, I love that rational, Roman. Hey, IBO, mate, I feel judged, though, bro. Because, honestly, like, if it's free, I'm getting me money's worth. Yeah, but I think it depends what schools you're at, mate. Hey, Teresa, check you out. What was it, power cut? Was it planned or unplanned? How was Liberatore not taking Ashcroft high there? Hey, that's the 3rd time the umpire's fallen down. Inside we go. Cam Rayner dancing with Wolves. Whoa, behind. Anyone going to the BNF this year? You know what is ominous, Borat, though? When they tell you you've got to get there 2 hours before bounce, you know that's a long function, don't you, brother? Like, you know that's got a lot of chat in it. A lot of chat in a 2-hour function pre-game. Hey, Sean, it looks like a proper stag party, doesn't it? Another behind for Brisbane. But you know it's bad. You know it's bad. When there's a 2-hour pre-game function, you know it's going to be 2 hours of talking. Lot of talking. Langy. To be honest, I've been to one president's function before, and it's genuinely like they have, you know, like dignitaries and stuff like that. Oh, Achay. Oh, Borat. I'm with you, mate. Yeah, Sean, you know it is. Nah, but Borat, I actually reckon the BNF's quite good to go to. Like, I genuinely I genuinely like the BNF because it's good that you can wander around and chat to like people of the channel and stuff like that. So that's the bits I like. You can't really do that at the football because there's a game on. Oh, Sean, mate, that is my one. Is it a toxic? We probably is a toxic trait. My toxic trait is I don't care where I am. I am going to be myself, whether you like me or not. So I spent a lot of my time in my early career trying to pretend to be someone I'm not and hide the fact I'm from a rough council estate and have poor breeding. As I've got older, I've just gone, that's who I am, man. So, like, if people don't like me swearing, they're just words. Sort yourself out, man. Do you know what I mean? I think Rayner's hit the umpire about 4 times this game. Can we have a Rayner fine count? Oh, big mark by Marcus. He's got to get going here. The Dogs really need him. It's a nice little lagged kick out forward. Turn and go from Joel Frazier. And it goes through for a behind. Yeah, Eche. Up until about my early 20s, I used to hide who I was quite a bit and try and speak more eloquently and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Might be more... Mate. Do you know what I mean? If they don't like me saying the F word in level 2, they're going to have a fucking real bad afternoon, I tell you. They're going to get used to it. Achi. Great mark. Hipwood. Oh, was that? It was a George Gregan. Hey, Achi. Mate, just, like, honestly, be yourself and 70 other cliches, I always say. It's always good fun. Go try and get Terry up and about. You know what? You know what is? You know what is bad, though, Ache, another toxic trait of mine, is I like making noise with the seat in front of me. If I do get kicked out, I'll just stream the eviction. They've struggled this game. Arian. Great name as well, Arian. That really flows off the tongue. Hey, I love you, Rational. Oh, I hope Terry doesn't drink wine, mate. You can't do that. Like, if they're picking up my bar tab, we're having beer, man. You know what? It's just Spikey's drink. Bursting through, and it's a loose kick straight to Darcy Wilmot. What's wrong with Jasper? What have they done to my boy? Lang, you could see it, couldn't you? It is turnover city, Teresa. Borat. Oh, mate. Jake with his tumblers of wine, mate. Hey! And Bailey Williams splices one out of bounds on the full. Big mark by Logan Morris. Hey, Sean, that is what I want to see. You know what? I might even ask that when they're like, oh, what would you like to drink? And I'll be like, have you got any goon? Can you imagine getting all the boardroom to do Goon of Fortune? On a stream. That's what I'm talking about. Logan Morris bangs it through. And the Lions go out to 22. I reckon that's the way forward, Sean. Can you imagine that? President's function, and it said 640 Goon of Fortune. That's kind of function Pom wants to go to, mate. Yeah, Spawn says, I mean, look, if I was president of Carlton Football Club, Langy, spot on. But no, hey, if I was the president of Carlton Football Club, goon. Surely not, Che. Surely not. You know what? One of the worst things I've ever seen. Hey, Jeanette, how are you, my lovely? It's going to be a big task for them to do. Big task for the doggies. Actually, one of the worst things that I ever saw was at the Marvel, right? Someone got, they line up the beers, and someone bought a Sprite and literally sipped, like, probably about that much, and then poured Sprite into it, and I'm like, bro, Riley West down the back again! Bang! Hits back. Yeah, mate, if I don't get gravy with any of these food options, I am going to be pissed, bro. Mate. Genuinely, if I'm sat down and... Oh, mate. I dread to think what is on the serving option tomorrow. Like, I would be happy with just a pie. I'll let you unwrap it for me, but just have the pie there. You know what? I'll text my mate. Has he got a menu? Oh, if it's frog's legs, I'm out. Let's have a look here. What's the menu tomorrow? Hey, I hope they get up for her as well. What, and bring it back in, says? Like Shane Warne? Pom's there eating a doner. You know, last year when I was at the BNF, I was on a player's table, and one of the people I was sitting next to, they were teetotal. Yeah, Borat, and that doesn't take fucking much as well, mate, because my Italian vocabulary is very limited, which might shock people. Like, I know ciao bella, and that's about it. And then basic food like lasagna. Yeah, they were teetotal, and I found it strange that they'd paid like $300 for these tickets, and all they were getting out was food. However, I think it was it a rack of lamb this time? It was quite nice, actually. No gravy, though. It was jus, which is French for shit gravy. Ed Richards is superb. Red Lobster. I've just texted my mate, no word of a lie. Do you know what the menu is tomorrow? Are you ready for his reply? Entree will be a sign of hope, followed by deliverance of false promises for the mains, and dessert essence of 95. Tell you what, nice little bit of gym work there. Hey, I'm good, mate. How are you, Paul? Oh, McLuggage off the... I'm sorry, that's Berry off the back of the pack. Big, big goal. Yeah, he was just telling me, Sean, you might have to send it through on Insta, because YouTube genuinely hides anything that's external. He's just texted me to say last time he was there is the count and zero option. He's a pretty good player, isn't he? Hey, good to see you, IBO. He's just texted me that they do count and zero. Who's going for an alcohol-free beverage at a free beer function? Like, fair play if you're going teetotal, but just have soft drink. Have a soft drink. Have a soft. What's the over and unders for the special guest tomorrow? Yeah, it's not for me, says. It's not for me. I am horrific, Borat. I will stay till the job's done, even if we're 200 down. Oh, is that the menu? You're a genius, Sean. Counting zero. Oh, mate. I am excited, though. Oh, Borat. Borat, note to self, if Carlton are 5+ goals down at 3/4 time, the fourth quarter will be genuinely, how close can I get to a slab in 25 minutes? Honestly, legit. I'm telling you right now, that will be Pom's aim. Pom's aim will be, that'll be it. We have to go for a secondary goal. Yeah, thanks, Sean. I appreciate you. My mates just told me that it was stew last time. Which worries me because the last president's function by that was like nearly just at the end of summer. It's not really a fucking stew weather, is it? Oh, Caleb Poulter's coming on! Poults! My boy! I am, Luke. I am, mate. I am. So that'll be it. I'll put a tweet up, over and unders, and we'll go for the record in the fourth if we're down. Hopefully, though, it's a nail biter. And I'm just hanging on to my drink. Here we are. Bontempelli finds Darcy. To be fair, if I get drunk at a game, it means we've lost, says. So in my time of going to away days in the football in the UK, I'd be drunk to start the game. And if you won, I'd stay sober and drink to celebrate. If we were losing, I'd usually try and get absolutely blotted. I will do, Langy. I'll take pictures. Darcy! Because Nick, good mate of mine from Horizon Finance, I promised him I let him down last year when he booked a table. I promised I'd go this year. I will do, Sean. Look, I'll do a post. I'll do a post for you all. Because I love you. Look at him. Here, Sam Darcy. Look at this ball, though, by... You know what? Great vision there by Bomb. Jeanette, we had the week off this week, Jeanette. Terry had a prior engagement. I'll try it, Jay. I can't promise if the fourth quarter's bad, though, mate. I've had a few too many. I will do, Sean. I appreciate you. It depends. If it's an away day, get absolutely blatted because it's a night out in it. There is nothing... Honestly, I can't tell you. This might be a guy thing, says, but I think you can relate because you're a mum. But there is something about an away day that is a real magical experience because, like, you genuinely pretend you're a child again. You have no responsibilities. You get on the train at 9 a.m, you pop a can. It's you and your mates. And just for like 3 hours, you just pretend life doesn't really matter anymore. So it is kind of a celebration. That's the one thing AFL lacks, an away day. Like one that you don't have to remortgage your house just to attend. Kick out of nothing, and Bontempelli is the man who spoils it for a behind. Hey, 69 Brisbane. But we'll be back this week, Jeanette. We've missed you. Neo! That was one of the worst kicks at goal I have ever seen. Bontempelli drives them out the back line. Bulldogs definitely need the next. I love Bont. Ah, Sean, he obviously doesn't watch the content, bro, does he? You know what? Good. Yeah, I agree, says. There's something, like, really beautiful. Like my mate works for our hometown club. And, like, they went for a real short away day. But they were, like, on the coach. And it's, like, magical, man. And here we are, Mark by Hipwood. This would make it hard. You know what, though? Don't you think Hipwood reminds me of every real heavy rock band in the noughties? He looks like he does a ripping cover of Slipknot's Wait and Bleed. I felt the air rise up in me. Here we are, behind. Nothing worse than losing 69 by a point. Oh, bad kick. Wilmot drives it back inside 50. G'day, Fred. How are you, mate? Do you find that they have, like, one of the most supreme lists, Peter? But would you say they've probably really underperformed? I feel like GWS and the Dogs are the most unperformed teams for what they've had for so long. Gardner, good little handball. Hipwood, Revel. I do like Bruce Revel, though. Andrews. McCluggage. You know, I really like McCluggage. Oh, Archie, clever. Shit kick. Che, mate, spot on. Oh, mate, what a band as well. What? That is good. Good by you, mate. Well played. Well played, mate. Elite. Hey there, Hugh. A who? How good was the Grinch? Uno minuto. I don't know why I added an extra couple of consonants. Is it bedtime? Yeah. Good night, mate. Love you. Say it. I love you too, mate. You know what? It's not a bad call, that, by you, Fred. Oh, good, shiny blue. Oh, big mark by Archie. You know what? Archie's grossly underrated. Is he really? Has the offer been accepted, or are you teasing me? Bit of a bueno. Why is there all them computer screens there? Hey, Sean, mate. Mate, sometimes stability is the most exciting thing I can say. As a man that's lived a very unstable life. Oh, Che, these references are quality. There is the quarter. 1 quarter to go. And it does feel like a 19-point lead is too much. You know what, Borat? I'd love to know what you think, mate, about this, but I actually think United trying to get the right deal at the right price is refreshing for United. Because United genuinely at this stage, with this negotiation with Mbwana, knowing that they need to sign 2 more players, would have spent the budget of the other 2 players just getting this deal across. And we would have spent 100 million on a guy that's worth max 70. That's my take on it. Like, I'm annoyed because I want a player. I reckon a schnitzel, bro. I reckon a schnitzel. You know what I don't like about Wrexham, Fred? I'm old. I believe in the traditional values of the beautiful game. And to see a free back in the Championship made me vomit. Hey, Borat, mate. You know what, though? Great, honest club, Queen's Park. Hey, you've got Toulouse tonight, mate. Is there any way to watch that, Borat? I'd like to see Anana out. Will it happen? Oh, Nana, what's my name? You know what? Going back, you know what QPR always reminds me of? Borat was Les Ferdinand. I must have packed Les Ferdinand so many times as a kid when we used to do the Premier League sticker collection. Borat, how good is watching lower league teams? And it's almost like, you remember when we used to have LimeWire and you'd download pornography and damage your family computer? It's basically doing that. You know what, Sean? I thought that, but I had a beer with some Wrexham guys, and they were telling me like about how it's gone real traditional in Wrexham. Like they've rejuvenated local pubs that were historically relevant to Wrexham, and it actually made me kind of like them a bit, because I genuinely thought it was going to be like Man United's American owners, and they just bastardized it. So I'm genuinely kind of enamored that they've done that, because I think that's beautiful. Bit of Plymouth, mate, eh? Up the Argyle. You know what? Plymouth always remind me of Pieface. Paul, can I just say the first 2 are really, like, close to home, aren't they? Spot on, Peter. The Glaziers, they don't know nothing about football. Luke, I mean, it depends. We have a lot of Fugazi fans, but, like, the hardcore is as good as anyone's, Luke. Hey, Neladan, it's tough. I agree with you, Borat. You know what, though? Is it Dazen? The Zone, or whatever it is, they've got the non-league football, which is quite exciting. Paul, I just mean stepmom and sister for cartography watching. Like, am I missing something? I don't think United will get... I don't think you'll get United relegated. I think Wrexham could get promoted if they get the right sponsors behind them. The Sui fight. I will watch the Usyk fight. I will watch the Usyk fight against Dubois. You know what? Would anyone watch a women's semi-final stream if we did England versus Italy? I reckon that'd be good fun. But are people going to be up at 5 a.m? Yeah, I know what you said, what category. To be honest, I'm going to be totally honest, I haven't watched it for ages. I'd say the last person I watched was Sasha Gray. Hey, Peter, that's hardcore, man. I really rate that. 5 a.m. I reckon it'd be a great game. Be a great game. Because Italy have done incredible with this championship. You know what actually made me sad the other day? Vistra, you'll love this. In 94, I chose to support Italy in the 94 World Cup. And I was so sad when Roberto Baggio missed that penalty, man. Shiny Dan, what have you done? Shiny Blue, what have you done? FPL, we'll do an FPL league. I'm thinking about doing some Premier League content. Would that be of interest? We'll do some watch-alongs, some Championship watch-alongs, some Premier League watch-alongs. Are you keen for that, chat? Keep us busy in the off-season. Honestly, Paul, no. Where did you send it, Shiny Blue? If you've dropped a link in chat, Shiny Blue, the big problem is YouTube hides it from us all. So if you drop the link via email, that'd be good. Cheers, Teresa. Yeah, we'll mix it up, Jamie. Hey, Sean, you probably don't want to watch me watch a Man United game. Because I'd get very angry. Yeah, it automatically hides. Hey, that was a great team, the 06. Yeah, I was so gutted, Vistra. Even though I'm not Italian, I was so gutted. Like, Baggio. PommyInOz, YT, at Gmail. I'll just put it in there. At gmail.com. Hey, Rational Roman, mate. Like, if you're going to do something, be the best. Isn't watch-alongs amazing what the internet has done to us? I'm looking forward to a little bit of the Ashes, man. Archie drops it forward. Cameron dances without the ball. How are you, Scotty, mate? You all right, mate? How are you, beautiful? Why does the umpire look like Audi Brendan Bolton? Where's David Teague now? Because he got sacked, didn't he, by Richmond? You know what? Scotty Boland. Oh, Norton. You know who Scotty Boland reminds me of? Michael Kasparovich. Really good bowler. Just doesn't get selected, but when he does, takes the pina colada. Have I watched Austin Powers? Yeah, baby, yeah. Of course I have, mate, yeah. I'm Reggie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah. Oh, Darren Lehman, Yorkshire legend, Kai. Yorkshire legend. Honestly, that 90s Australia team, we had Bevan in the noughties, and then we had Lehman as our overseas player. And genuinely, watching Darren Lehman for Yorkshire for like 4 years take the piss and him not get a game scared me how good Australia were. Hey, Big Joffre. Looking forward to seeing Archer. It was good to see him against India. Bowling with a bit of heat. England's bowling attack is fascinating. Like, Chris Wokes is the most bizarre, is the most traditional English bowler I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm fine. Oh, West. Yeah, Kai, mate, he was a different gravy. Watching him so many years for Yorkshire, different gravy, bro. Different gravy. Absolute redonkulous. We had Greg Blewett one year as well. He was absolutely piss. We had Sachin Tendulkar as well. I remember that. We love Sash. Doggy's got a chance. You never know, but for some reason, Brisbane just keep in the lead. There we are. Big mark, though. Sean, would you say, it can't be? It can't be. Phil Tufnell, mate. Hey, anyone who can smoke durries and bowl spin, what a man. It's like the cheat code for masculinity. Brambo, bit short. Oscar McInerney spoils it, and Garcia can't save it. Yeah, I mean, Borat and Peter, the problem is he'll play a first-class game before the Ashes, and he'll probably do a fucking stress fracture. I love a little bit of Phil Tufnell. I like the fact he couldn't bat. That was like my favourite. You know who else was underrated? Jack Russell, do you remember him? The wicketkeeper? Do you remember Ashley Giles as well? The only spinner in the world that never fucking spun a ball. Like, just bowled slow pace. They called it a... What was his slow left arm? But genuinely, it was just literally... It was like slow. Just slow seam-up bowling in a spinner's action. How that guy got wickets, I will never know. Ashley knows. Absolutely bobbins. Honestly, honestly, when people used to get out to him, I didn't actually understand how you could possibly get out to Ashley Giles, and if it was just like a form of match fixing. Charlie Cameron takes the mark, and it's another turnover. Transition shot at goal from Cam Rayner. They have been so good at this. How good was Warney, man? What a player. Do you remember who else was a quality cricketer who didn't play games? Was it Devencio? He used to play for Sussex. I'm pretty sure he played... I'm pretty sure he played cricket. For cricket for Italy. And that's a behind. Was it Ventura or something like that? Have I just made that up? Let me Google it while the game's on. Di Venuto? Venucio? Yeah, they did. This guy. Chat. How do I pronounce that? Someone help me pronounce that. He was dynamite, never played. Here's Matt Kennedy, shot at goal, long angle across the face. Norton takes the grab though. He'd be all right when he calls. And a big, big goal from Norton. They're back in it. 14 points. Di Venuto. Venuta. D. Venuta. U2. Why am I having so much difficulty with this? Yeah, he was an international player for Sussex. He absolutely banged them in. Banged them. Quality player. Yeah, he was so good, wasn't he? Tough as he's such a character, man. Such a good player. Venuta. Volare. Oh. You know what? Let's do this. Venuta. Hey, chat, this is so much fun, you know. I love it when you educate me. It's my favourite. Divanita. Have I got it? Divanita. That sounds right. Hey, I love your chat. Langy coming through with the goods. Tasmanian legend. Oh, Riley West is somewhere else. You had some absolute amazing players that didn't play in that 90s side. Belly ball from Norton. Spilled. Liberatore gets it to West. West, I think George Gregan's it. You know what is sad? We get to miss the Lions game as well because Carlton are playing the same time. Hey, Sean. Hey, mate. Maybe I could pass off. Could pass off. Nah, he was a good player though, man. Real good player. Because he didn't play many games, did he? Oh, West! He gets away with it! Dinky kick! And out we go. How good was Ricky Ponting? Do you remember that series? Which was it? Was it the 2003? Where he averaged 90 for the season? He just got ton after ton. What a player Ricky Ponting was. Ah, big mark by Bailey-Dell. That Australian team was a joy to watch, man. Even as a Pom. Australia have always been, in England, it's a tradition that you always support one of the Commonwealth sides. So it was always grouse watching Australia play. Such a team, man. Such a team. Lohman, this could be a turnover goal, and it has cost the Doggies this game. But Lohman hasn't had his kicking boots on. And a little bit of grief here. James O'Donnell looks in a lot of pain. Hey, Burra, mate. That Australian team of that 90s was just ridiculous. Yeah, I remember. Do you remember when it was Australia A versus Australia in the Gillette Tri-Series, wasn't it? Piss take. That was such a good side, man. Yeah, because wasn't it Rifle? They made the drinks carrier of the A team. Oh, absolute privilege to watch, man. Such a good side. Such a good side to watch. And the one day side was a dream as well. That's sick, that Langy. Was he a nice guy? He always strikes me like, now he's not a cricketer, as a nice guy. I used to have an Aussie shirt. You know when they had the World Cup? I think it was 99 in England. I had an Australian shirt. We went to go and watch Australia versus Scotland. Do you remember Gavin Hamilton taking, I think, 3 for 30? But you battered them. Good days. Good days. My pop used to hate me because my favourite player ever was Shane Warne. So I used to celebrate Shane Warne wickets even though they were against England. Say it was destiny, me to move to Australia. Destiny. You know what's weird? I've checked the Lions lineup. Seen Che, have you seen? Liner is playing, his son. Hey, Jeff, what depth, though, that Australian team had. Oh, tell you what, this is football and another turnover. Oh, what? Honestly, Shane Warne was just a delight to watch, man. And Charlie out of bounds on the full. Hey, Jacinta, how are you, my lovely? Here we are, Rory Lobb, who's looking more and more like Dan does football every day. Keppel of Wessels, what a player. That was the guy that... Did he play for South Africa and Australia? Have I made that up? Have I made that up? He was the wicketkeeper, wasn't he? Wicketkeeper batsman? Here we are, Kyle Lohman. Oh, that was so good to watch. You know what? I missed that Australia as well. That like kind of cocky, arrogant swagger they had. They were beautiful to watch. They were beautiful to watch, man. Like they looked so cool. I remember it as a kid. They just looked so cool. Big goal there. Kyle Lohman finally has one. Yeah, they did as well. Do you remember Ambrose and Walsh? And Ian Bishop. What a trio that was. And Junior Murray as the wicketkeeper, just always talking. Cal Hooper, Brian Lara. Oh, what a team. What a team. Honestly, I miss 90s Australia, man. What a team. You know what? I'm going to throw like a real left field name out as well. Do you remember Joe Angel? The left arm bowler. Riley West. Grey spoil. Do you remember Joe Angel? Would have been like mid-90s. To tell you what, we're Pom's just an absolute connoisseur of late and early 90s cricket. What a player. Tell you what, big goal. The big goal by Fraser. And they are back in this 64-79. You know what, though? That team in the 90s, like England's... Do you remember England's like touring sides where we had like Hick Thorpe? Oh, God. They were bad. Phil de Freitas, you remember him? Oh, dear. The Dazzler, Darren Gough. But like, your team was just horrible to play. Like, I remember when David Boone retired and then you've got fucking Ricky Ponting first drop. Bevan could never get a game, and the guy was like world class. The War Brothers, Jesus, like it was just like a conveyor belt because like McDermott retired, and then suddenly Brett Lee and Kasparovich and Gilly were there. Like honestly, that was like Gladstone Small. What a player! Oh mate, such great days when cricket was cricket. Oh, Garcia. I mean, Frazier. Edwards. Oh, what is he doing? They were great days. Australia must have, like, out of a nation, produced the greatest openers in cricket. Because, like, you had Slater Taylor, didn't you? And then you had Hayden and Langer. Like, you've had some right opening pairings. Tell you what, he could throw down with the best of them, Gladstone Smo. Darren Goff, though, was amazing. You remember Darren Goff? What a bowler the Dazzler was. Love Darren Goff. Yeah, I can't remember. Didn't he have some kind of genetic abnormality that his spine or something? Ed Langdon, was that a push in the back? Norton spills it on the goal square. Poulter! Oh, I'll tell you what, this game has upped a little bit. You know, the worst test series was the Ashes that Graham Swan retired. Do you remember that? And that batting lineup went on for fucking weeks. How many times we got you guys down to like 5 down, and then Haddin would come in and turn into prime Lara. Fuck me. Oh, KP, Kevin Peterson, what a man. Here we are, Bontempelli, Big Mark. I'm looking forward to it, Sean. I can't wait. I like a little bit of vintage. Tell you what, captain's goal. Yeah. Amount of times we got you 4 down. Mitch Johnson turned into like prime fucking Wasim Akram. Oh, big goal. Bontempelli fires them up. They are within 9. Oh, honestly, the amount of times I saw Haddin come in and turn into, like, absolute prime. I can't believe I didn't get a call-up, Sean, mate. Oh, Mitch Johnson was just on another level. That next series, he was ridiculous. Oh, Hayden and Langer were an absolute... That team was just horrible to play. Hey, I love it, Scott. Honestly, you'd get Hayden or Langer out, then Ponting came in, wasn't it? And then it was what? Clark. Oh, God. Ah, it just went... That batting lineup just went on for weeks. Yeah, Hussey, Simmons. Ah. Hey, D, how are you, my lovely? What a fucking cricket team that was. I don't think it gets talked about enough how good that team was. Like, you know, everyone goes on about, like, this is the best bowling attack we've ever created and stuff. Fuck off. I'm telling you now, early noughties Australia would have smashed this team for... It would be over in 4 days. Oh, Michael Clark, man. Like, Ponting, Clark, Hussey. Oh, what a team. 50. That could be game. Archie towards Rayner. He can't bring it down. Here he is, Rayner, tight angle. Oh, Hussey was so good. Yeah, you know, like, honestly, I'd say that late 90s, early 90s Australian cricket side would smash potentially any side on the planet ever. Do you remember when Australia played the World Test 11 and took the piss? Hey, I love that, Scott. Hey, do you remember that? Do you remember when they made a World 11? Do you remember that? And Australia absolutely peppered them. Well, I mean, George, it does help that he is playing in a far better side. Yeah, against Bangladesh, do you remember it? What am I locking in? You agree, Sean? You agree, Shiny Blue? Like, just looking at the team here, right? The team that played the World 11. Hayden Langer, ridiculous. Ponting, ridiculous. Clark, ridiculous. Katic is like the only poop player there. But even him on his day was pretty good. But Gilchrist, Watson, Warren, Lee, McGrath, McGill. What a team. Like, what a team that was. What a team. Like, that World 11 team it beat has got some names. Graham Smith, fantastic. Serweg, amazing. Dravid, brilliant. Lara Callis, Ulhak, Flintoff, Boucher, Vittori, Hammerson and Meridian. What a team that is. Why are we still watching the replay of this? What a team that was. Like, what a team that was, man. What a team. Like, there's good teams and then there's that team. Is this the longest arc ever? Yeah, Flintoff was pretty good. Good team, I'll tell you. Like, I know Australia's team's pretty formidable bowling-wise now, but I'm telling you, it would have got spat. Like, I actually reckon McGrath and Warren are the best two bowlers ever. Appreciate it. Probably Sean. Hey, I'm happy to do a state. I really want a state of origin, mate. I am so big on it. I'd love a state of origin. Two minutes 57 to go. 10 points the margin. Brisbane need to really just hold the ball. Do you reckon we'll ever live in a world where where AI can, like, replicate how these sides would go? Like, you know, like we could see Muhammad Ali versus Usyk, or we could see, like an Australian team of the 90s. Have you seen it's coming back, says? Oh, McGrath was amazing, Glenn McGrath. How good would that be, Borat? Tell you what, they are slowing the shit out of this game. This is proper Brisbane refereeing this. Do you reckon we'll ever live in a world where they could do that? Like, how good would that be? Oh, yeah, prime, man. I wonder if we can ever replicate that, because the things we can do with, like, technology now, I'd love to be able to live in an era where we could somehow replicate that. Hey, Double Dummy, how are you, mate? Like, Sean, wouldn't it be great, though, if we could do... Oh, mate, it was so good, man. Like, it'd be brilliant. Oh, Big Mark, Riley West! Yeah, so am I, Borat. Like, honestly, imagine being like to watch Jack Nicklaus go up. I reckon Riley West gets this as well. See Jack Nicklaus go up against prime Tiger would be amazing. West gets it, big goal. James, mate, I'd imagine if we typed into fucking ChatGPT, bro, fucking what game plan should count and play, it would probably be better than the one we're playing, bro. It would be amazing if the doggies can win this centre square. But how good's my boy, Riley West? We talked about him at the start of the show. It's the forearm tattoo. Secret. So 1 minute 2 to go. Flick down. Archie's just George Gregan it in the centre of Gabba. Go on, get there, Jones. Hey, 50 seconds. Archie, do you reckon you could give me a rub down and shiatsu? A rub down and shiatsu. Oh, we can do that, Sean. Not a bad idea, mate. Oh, there it is. 35 seconds and Ashcroft's going to kill it. Good little fight back by the doggies. About 30 seconds and he's taken 20 of it. How long's this bro taking? He took the mark at 40 seconds, bro. And that is a big, big goal. Ashcroft has just roosted that through. And the Dogs will go down fighting by 10 to the Lions. Lions were made to work for it, though. But, in fairness, Brisbane probably did enough in the key moments. Riley West was the pick of the bunch, though. 4 goals from his 14 touches, along with 4 tackles. He was sensational. But the Lions get the job done. Fantastic win. And that really is interesting. Really interesting for finals, because Fremantle now, if they can beat Collingwood, will have a 2-game a head start on everyone else. And will be feeling confident going into it. Doggies, it doesn't get much easier, though, than that. But again, another tight loss for the Doggies. And they're going to rue this. They've got Essendon coming up, but then they've got the Giants. This could be interesting. Thank you very much, chat, for joining me. I'll be back. Probably tomorrow there'll be a Riley West video if you're interested. We'll have a look at him. And I'll be back Sunday for the Fremantle game. So I look forward to spending a bit of time with you all. And then we're back on Sunday night. So much love to you all. I'll miss you all tomorrow. Stay safe. And I'll see you on Sunday live. Thank you very much for hanging out, though. Always a pleasure and a privilege. Love you all. See you later.